Alright, now what I want to do, since I've got the textures going in the direction that I want, I'm going to go ahead and do a rendering just to see how this looks. So make sure that you got Photo View 360 up here on your pull down menus. If not, go to Tools, come down here to Addins, and make sure that you have selected, once this comes up here in a moment, make sure that you have selected Photo View 360 on active add-ins, and also each time you start up, so you don't have to come back and add that every time you get into SolidWorks. So just make sure that that's in there. Okay, now that that's done, let's go ahead, come up to Photo View, and right now I've set up a rendering region, and I'm going to go ahead and modify that region, as you can see here. So I'm going to take and move this up to about right here, and I'll move this over. And this way SolidWorks doesn't have to spend all this time trying to figure out an area in the file to do its ray tracing and to do its anti-aliasing to create the nice view you want. Okay, so that's set up. Now let's go over here to preview window, and let's let it go ahead and render. So once that comes up, you'll start seeing some pixelating that comes up on the screen, and it takes it quite a while to actually run that. So let's give this here a second or two for it to come up. There it goes. So as you can tell, it's starting to pixelate, doing all this kind of stuff. You've got a size at 61%, and it's out there rendering. So we'll see what happens. Alright, SolidWorks went ahead and rendered the image out, and it only rendered the area in the cropped area, that we created with this purple box around that. That's the preview area. This looks pretty good. Now, granted, I probably need to come back and play with some lighting effects in SolidWorks and do some changes. What I did, though, was I went ahead and saved the file as a image, like you can see right here. I call it Bookend Preview 001. Went ahead and saved that, and I went ahead and opened that up actually in the Windows Photo Viewer right here, so I could kind of see it. Now, I could pull that in Photoshop, play with it, lighten it up, do that, but I'm probably just going to go back to SolidWorks and play with the rendering. I'm going to do that at a later date, because now it's time to go ahead and start working on drawings so we can start making these things.